All right, guys, I believe we are live. Let's see if we're up and running. Let me take a look here. Let's see, live. Not seeing it yet. It's not popping up. There we go. All right, we're live. We're on and ready to go. Now we can grab the YouTube link right here. I think, right? Okay, cool. Hey, Merrick, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We are going to pop this into the Discord right here and get started. How are you today, Merrick? How are you doing? Love to see you here. Incognito, hello. Nice to have you here as well. Thank you for hopping into the live stream. We're going to go ahead and pop this into the streams section here. All right, there we go. Live stream. Boom. All right, we are live and up and running. We can now close this tab for, well, we'll just minimize it for now. We'll need it for the picker wheel later. Hey, the one, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've got Calnap in the house. Says hello to everyone. Nice to have you here, Calnap. All right. So we've got some things coming into Dominion. We obviously have I believe the flag event coming tonight. I will probably try to make a video on, well, I say tonight, soon. I will try to make a video on that when it comes out. Hoping we do have that event soon. But obviously we have upgrading Martha right after that, right? Let me just double check here. We'll open up this tab. I believe we finish up the Ascension event, right? And once the Ascension event is done, we have the flag event. And once the flag event is done, sorry, eating a sour gummy worm, we should have the Martha event, Time of the Fearless, which seems a little redundant, but okay, fine, fair enough. Elemental Synergy. So a couple little events right there. Let's see here, though. Start by grabbing some of these. Let's see. Special events, Ascension Asgard. So in a day and 8 hours, we should be having the first ever flag event, which I'm excited to just kind of see how it plays out. I know, obviously, I might be, a little bit more anticipating of this event than some of you other guys, but I'm excited to see kind of what happens with it. And, I haven't seen it, I haven't seen a new event that has been sweet in a minute. So I'm kind of curious because this is a brand new incorporation that they're doing into the game. So definitely just, kind of into it and trying to figure out what we will see. Also, I'm going to put out this first, excuse me, heads up here. For the month of February, live streams will be a little different just for that month. I have a couple of obligations that will take precedence over kind of like my entire gaming life for a little bit. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'll mention it again later when we get closer to February, but February will be a little bit weird for streaming. Full disclosure, I'm not really sure exactly how it's going to play out, but February will be a little different than what we've been doing so far. Just want to give a heads up. Not really sure if that means we're just not going to have streams for a little while, right? Just like 2 or 3 weeks. But we probably should be back after that. But I just want to give you a heads up that something will come up because I'm looking at my schedule ahead of time and noticing that there are some conflicting dates, we'll put it that way. So just a heads up on that. And I will get into that a little bit more later, but I just want to give you guys a heads up for now. I'll be mentioning it as we approach February. So don't stress if you're not going to remember. Don't worry. I'll let y'all know. But yeah, some stuff's going to be coming up. So anyway, we got some group gifts there. And let's see here. There's something else that I wanted to look at as well. So we picked up our 500 energy from the Ascension start. The VIP gift, I think, is kind of cool because this is for people with VIP. It's no longer just, oh, if you currently have Valkyrie's favor active or whatnot. So I do like the VIP different rewards. I would like to see them also, have some bigger rewards also. Maybe that's just, because I'm above VIP 1. Obviously, it would be kind of unfair for if you've never put a dollar in. That would be a little unfair, I guess. But I do think that there should be like a VIP 5 or something gift every now and then, like maybe like once a month, right? For those people who have spent money in the game. Obviously, I'm VIP 15. But I think, even if you're, able to just get raid for free, I think that should be something that should be, commemorated. Anyway, that's just me. But let's see here. We do have no secret wealth shop, unfortunately, right now. I always look for it, but it's not always there usually. Sorry, I didn't want to miss any comments here. Anthony Smith is in the house. From a cold England, wish we had some sun. Yeah, it is even cold where I'm at right now. It's been raining pretty much all day, so I can't really say it's much better today. But yeah, I hear you on that. Calnap says, I managed to finish full ascension for both Nebula and Aurora. That's impressive, Calnap. I don't think we're going to be able to do as much as that on this stream, but we will try to get a couple of our heroes advanced in Ascension here since we do have time. And that's pretty impressive because you've done that in essentially a day and a half, give or take, right? A little bit longer, but whoop. As we miss our mouth with the gummy worm. Let's see here. Shining armor, something we want to pick up. Governor, no, I think we're good there. Soul shop, we will pick up some stuff there. No jet soul stones needed. Sphere of power, going to be very needed. As you can see here, 5 heroes already need it. Brazier of the Bloody Lotus. 380 we have, so we're okay right there on that. Alucard's amulet, we'll need. Light of distant stars, we'll hold off for now. All-Seeing Eye, we will pick up. No need for the talisman. We will need some Faceless and Cornelius soul stones to replenish a little bit of our soul shop coins. So there's that. Now, next I want to make sure we use our energy, obviously. So let's start by looking there. Krista getting so close, right? We're on that last red item for red +2. Still so far away, though. I think we need 400 of these Simons and Lemons because I have 0. And 200 of the Creator Worlds recipes. It's going to be a process because you don't get very many even when you're spamming a lot of energy. It is what it is, unfortunately. We do have some skill point activation upgrades that we can do, so we will do that as well. Let's find a hero that has that has some options for us to upgrade. So we're going to upgrade a couple there. We're going to need gold anyway, so we're going to need a bunch of gold because we're going to go up to Ascension and plan on trying to hammer out some upgrades. So we'll look at that. Ascension Asgard, spending energy, getting us some rewards. How have you guys been faring other than Calnap? Obviously, Calnap's doing great with his Ascension. How are your guys' Ascension going as well? Hey, Prax, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Merrick says, I don't like introducing new guildmates to Guild Wars for Saturday demotion battles. They don't know it's 20 players, but only 30 attacks for the guild. Yes, that is actually super annoying. And it's one of the most frustrating things, I think, as someone who has to manage those that aspect of the guild war is, you have these demotion battles, which, they're a lot of work, but it is kind of annoying that all 30 players aren't capable of attacking. It really kind of messes things up for guild war purposes, because if you have someone really, not really meant to attack in guild wars, attacking unnecessarily, and the other team is kind of close in power, it can make things way too interesting. So definitely don't love that. I hear you on that, and that is a struggle. But you also, I also feel like there should be a rule where if you just joined a guild, similar to how there is for Osh, right? There's like a week period you can't fight. I think that should go for those demotion battles as well. I don't think it currently applies, but it really should. Not 100% sure though. But anyway, yeah, we've got that going on there. Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely an annoyance, Merrick. I'll for sure back you on that one. Prax says the time it takes to go from VIP to VIP 15 is so much experience, which I agree, right? I think it's like, it doesn't show. It definitely is pretty significant, though. It's not like just one or two, um, weekly airship upgrades Valkyrie favor. It's not like that. It's a lot of work. So definitely not anything to be taken lightly. But yeah, I mean, especially like yeah, EXP, the amount of EXP you would have if you actually purchase something for every single event would be it would completely break the scale. And I think that's another thing Hero Wars could do a better job of is this VIP system seems a little broken in that like VIP 15 is the top number, really. Um, I don't know. I think they're gonna have to adjust that and give some more perks for it because right now there's not really. I mean, the perks are okay. Don't get me wrong, but some of these are very, very redundant, and some of them are not really realistically usable. Like battling an arena 11 extra times a day, so 55 times you're gonna try to fight an arena, 60 times if you're a VIP 15. You're not gonna spend the emeralds to do that. So I do think that there should be, something that kind of helps out some of the players for VIP. I think that is kind of once you hit VIP 15, it's like, why am I gonna do anything more VIP wise? Because there's no better rewards, and usually VIP 7 is more than enough for 90% of the events. So yeah, I will say after a certain point, it really doesn't really make sense unless they find an alternative way to incentivize players to spend on that aspect. I'm not saying they will or won't, but that's what I believe as well, Prax. Countup says the map event gives huge number of XP points. The map event. I think we might be talking about slightly different. I think you might be talking about something a little different. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm looking here. Pet season. Leveling up a health glyph. We'll do that real quick. Twice. Oh, I don't have enough gold even for that. That's sad. All right, let's find someone. Oh, there we go. I was like, let's find someone who has like no health. That'll get us done. Pet summoning one time. Gonna do it for the culture. Talk to Devs about it. I'll ask about that. It's definitely something that I think has been brought up a long time ago, but has since been forgotten. So I think it's definitely worth mentioning again, seeing where they're at with all of it. For sure. I definitely agree with that. Let's see. Merrick said, I did mistake this Ascension event. Could wait for the guildmates, beat boss, and develop for Jew in 5th spy rank, but I enchanted Lo, Maya, and Martha. Sometimes you just need to get all of your lower heroes going as well so you can get all the rewards. So I get it. I think that makes sense. I know obviously you can always, max out a specific hero, but sometimes it doesn't make sense because you need you want to get as many of the free rewards as you can get, and you can always upgrade again later. So there is that. Let's see. Merrick says, anyway, it should be easy win, but a few months ago we could have lost. Yeah, no, I've definitely seen I've been involved in a couple where I was planning the guild war and we had two of our two of our less familiar guildmates attacking the gate, and you're like, please do not hit the gate because we have other players who are designated to hit that gate, and you're using up attacks we don't have. We don't get a 10 extra attacks. You're taking away someone else's attacks, and you're one of the team-wise weakest powered teams, right? And that means something, especially in Titan terms. And if you don't at least like get the win, or if you're taking two attacks and you're doing only half damage, that's not great, right, for the guild as a whole. So definitely, I hear you on that one. Yeah, no, that's no joke. Let's see. Merrick's, okay. John Jensen, hello. Nice to have you joining the live stream. Nice to have you here. Prax, I will talk to the devs. Hero Wars Alliance, Fafner Secrets. Hello. Nice to have you here. You said you're new. Nice to have you here. We love having new folks enter the chat. We do also have contests pretty much almost every live stream. Not going to quote me on that, but fairly often on the channel. So yeah, nice to catch you on here. And Fafner, one of my up-and-coming heroes for the year 2024, someone I'm hoping to get around to upgrading this time around, especially on Facebook and web. On mobile, I have him already kind of getting worked on because Kira is my main attacker on Hero Wars Mobile. So totally hear you there. Merrick says I was greedy and now I want to enchant 30 glyphs. Hey, you know what? I respect it. I respect the grind. Put it that way. All right, so we're going to check out what we've got here. And right now, Hero Wars Alliance, I know you're new. We typically kind of just hang out, talk Hero Wars. Not especially long, but, you know, have a nice little time with it. And then we usually wrap up the live with some winners. We do have, you know, a live stream that, well, this live stream basically kind of also has our winners based off the YouTube channel, which has some different content that, you know, gets viewed and has our winners. And we also have our Discord, which also has the Sunday contest winner. So there is that. Hold on, we are getting sidetracked here. Let's see what we've got. Jerry has a very interesting team. We're getting a lot of notifications here. All right, sorry about that. You guys can probably hear that. Let's see. We don't really want to fight someone who's too below our level. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and do something like this. See if we can knock off this team here. It's a good team, but Yasmin obviously has some weaknesses, Helios being one of the main ones. And if we can keep Helios on the field with Martha, that should allow us to survive. As long as our Kark doesn't go anywhere, we shouldn't really see any problems. Sebastian will also help further neutralize Yasmin, but what I'm seeing here is Nebula's stronger because I've probably powered her up a little bit more. So we'll put her in the role here of negating Yasmin's poison effect with the daggers. So we're going to go with this, see how it works out. We're just going to get a couple hits in, see how it goes. Got to get at least one hit in every day, right? As you probably know. Otherwise, you get 0 emeralds or you don't even have a chance, even if you're ranked high enough. Super annoying. Tanya, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yes, so we'll see. There you go. We just knocked out Yasmin pretty quickly. Now they have no damage dealer. Their main, you know, source of offense here is going to come from 2 sources. It's going to come from Albus, the pet, and Galahad. So as long as we knock out their support, which mainly here is going to be Nebula, who's going to be the problem. So if we can get rid of Nebula, this should be pretty easy peasy, barring some craziness from Galahad. So if we can get rid of Nebula, who just dodged that Kark attack, not ideal, we should have a win here. Because Galahad can only heal so much, and obviously Martha's helpful. But if we get rid of Nebula, he doesn't have the support necessary. And also, I should have switched out my pet Albus to pet Axel, but that's okay. Or someone slightly different. It is what it is. Albus is my strongest pet, though, so if he can deal some damage, I'm not going to complain. He hit Martha pretty good there. Now, if Kark could take someone out here. Oh, man, he's so close. We finally got rid of both of them. All right, we got all 3 of them with that Nebula hit, which is huge. Now we just got Galahad to deal with, and he's going to struggle with Albus. Albus deals heavy damage output, and there we go. Nice little win right there. We have kind of a similar situation here. We might just go ahead and use the same team here. The main thing is obviously if your Helios is strong enough. My Helios is just strong enough to survive some of these hits. We'll go ahead and try that. Ooh, lost that matchup. We'll find it again, though. Shouldn't have gone too far. Also, we don't need to necessarily use that exact same team. We do have plenty of alternative options team-wise. See, now this is another squad that I kind of like to target, mainly because there's no reviving of this team, right? There's no Astaroth who's going to bring someone back. Axel's just there to mitigate damage, but can't completely do so. So this is a team I'm going to try to target here. We're going to use Astaroth, and I'm going to use Yasmin. Yasmin is actually a pretty decent counter to Celeste, which is kind of surprising to me, at least. We're going to use Isaac as well. Should basically, you know, really weaken those 2 specifically in the back line. The key here will be getting rid of Kark and Ching Mao. Obviously, Yasmin can do that. I would like to use the twins in this scenario typically, but because I am putting Isaac in my lineup, we're not going to do that, even though I really could. What we could do is I could do something like this. We could do Aurora in twins with Yasmin. Very offensive heavy, but It's actually not a bad team. We might run it. The key here, though, is avoiding Kark's hit and avoiding his ability to just one-shot us. So typically that's why I like to put Astaroth in. But let's try it out. Let's see how it goes. All right. How do you get weekly quests? Yeah, so weekly quests are typically like they just update. So let me see here. Weekly quests. When you say weekly quests, Hero Wars Alliance, can you specify a little bit more what you mean by that? So quests are daily, and there are weekly quests as well, but they refresh every so often. So if you're talking about the pet season, you do get weekly tasks every week. And we are just barely avoiding Kark. We need to take Kark out. Kark is the problem here. Obviously, Celeste going down is sweet. So there's that. But I need... There we go. Are we finally... No, we're still hitting the wrong target here. We're still hitting Galahad. Really need to be hitting... yeah. I need healing, and my Albus is not a healing option. That was poor choice of pet on my end there. That's okay. But sorry, going back to your thing here. Yeah, weekly quests are going to just pop up. And let's see, daily quests, weekly quests are down here. And they do come every week. To get access to weekly quests, if you're brand new, what you need to do is you need to hit a certain level. And this is for Hero Wars Facebook and web. If you are on mobile, you're not going to be seeing weekly quests. Those are only for Facebook and web, and that's after you hit, I believe, level 120 or 110. They've mixed the level a little bit. They used to be level 120. I think it's level 110 now. But you need to be in a guild to access Asgard. Otherwise, you will not be seeing weekly tasks because all the weekly tasks are related to Asgard and this particular environment here. If you don't have Asgard in Ascension, basically it's just not quite, you haven't quite hit that level, and that's when weekly events weekly tasks will unlock for you. And once you complete them all, you'll see them again the following week. So, hey Jimmy, nice to have you here. Yo, love having you here. Tanya says, I maxed out 2 more pets since the last golden ticket came out at the beginning of the month. Wow, does that mean you completed all of them, Tanya? I'm curious. Merrick says, I'm currently working on my Osh team. My arena rank is struggling due to it. Yes, I totally understand that. I feel like anytime I focus on something that's not my main team, my rank does suffer quite a bit, especially if I take a couple days off from attacking. That is something that needs to get there. Yeah, so you need to hit a certain level. Gotcha. Yep. So you need level 65 now. Okay, so they've lowered the level cap that you need to access those weekly tasks and access Asgard. As soon as you access Asgard, those weekly tasks will come up. All right, we finished a little adventure here. Got some portal chaos particles, which I'm not mad about. Those are probably one of the most necessity things for me particularly. Probably others as well, but Vex, one of the main pets I'm currently trying to focus on. And again, running into a gold problem. So we'll have to go to the summoning circle in a moment here. After I use up, I'm going to use all 3 of my raids here. I have plenty of portal charges in my mail, which will allow me to do this again later. So we're going to just raid this right now. You're up to level 56. You're going to 58. Very nice. Hey, Viking, nice to have you here. Today we're going to do 1 of each. 1 for Facebook and 1 for web. Tanya says, I need Mara and Chorus plus Biscuit. Ooh, very nice. Yeah. I would say Biscuit's probably pretty high priority. Mara's right there as well. Chorus isn't bad, but he's not quite as high, I think, as the other 2. Granted, they're all good. So when we're talking about tiers, we're really kind of nitpicking at that point, but very nice, very nice. Only 3 left. Tanya making some nice moves on that. All right, so we're going to trade these in here. Pick up. So, no, we're not going to pick up any. We need to get some gold. All right, let's go to Guild Island here. We will open up 20 of these. And if you're new, once you get enough of your Titans, you get extra soul stones. And once you get those extra soul stones, you can trade them in for gold. Now, I know a lot of you guys know that, but if you're newer, right, good to know that you can trade in Once you absolute, right, so you have all the soul stones of a hero, you've got them to this winged tip like state, you're then able to trade them into the merchant here and trade that in for gold. We're going to go all gold because I'm not worried about anything else right this second. So we traded in for gold, and gold is very, very useful, and it's necessary for pretty much every aspect of Hero Wars. So we're going to go back to Vex here and try to upgrade him a little bit, and we're going to pick up that little bit of Chaos Particles that was available as well. This should get us to purple +1, and we're going to equip all those in. Pets, if you haven't seen them yet, pets will come into play a little later when you hit, I think it's level 40, so you might have access to that already. But if you don't, that's okay. How does Asgard work? So Asgard works like this. So once you go to Asgard, and I could potentially make a video on it as well, but there's a couple things here. So things to know, Hall of Fame is for your weekly ranks. You don't need to typically tap on that unless there's a little red dot that pops up at the end of the week. There's really 4 main aspects here. So 3 of them are relating to upgrades. The Astral Seer is similar to your heroic chest, except this is for your artifacts. So I guess it'd be more similar to your airship, right? So it's airship, like similar, but you're getting different items like these. And when you get these items, you can go to the Ascension Spire. The Ascension Spire is where you can use like 90% of those items that you just picked up from the Astral Seer. And that's really what this current event that we have is all about. Now, what you're going to see here is I need a bunch of Greater Valor insignias, but I do have a bunch saved in my mail that in my inbox that I'll look at in a second. We've also got mail here, and we do have a capability to upgrade Sebastian, but he's not really high enough priority right this second for me. Let's go to someone who is a little higher in priority. Ishmael's up there. I'm between Isaac and Sebastian. I guess let's see, Sebastian's at level 2, and we'll go to Sebastian. Sebastian's level 3 right now, and we'll just keep upgrading his Ascension currently. He is a hero I use all the time. Really negates any negative potential status effects, which is helpful. Gotcha, you have a lot of these. I hear you. Prax is working on Nebula, then Cornelius, or recommending that. That's not bad. I will say Nebula is going to be, I think, a little bit more useful right now, but Cornelius is very good. But yeah, upgrading both of them at the same time is not a good call. I would definitely do what Prax is kind of insinuating here, which is start with one hero and then go to the next one. Don't just, kind of divide between the two. Unless they're both at red, then you can probably kind of do that, but they're probably not, because I know for me, whenever I'm upgrading a hero, they're not usually at red by the time I'm, working on them. We got Aurora here as well. The profit from upgrading Nebula is much higher than from upgrading Cornelius. Nebula's Ascension is a key for getting higher damage. Very, very true, and it's very versatile. You can use Nebula on a lot of different teams, where Cornelius is a little bit more limited in who you can use him with, right? He's just less synergetic than some of the other options you might have. I am focusing on Lars here because Lars is the key to the twin team relating to Krista and Lars. There's a couple twin teams now, so I have to specify. But yes, that is why I was working on him. Cleaver is a tank I just want to be able to use. I know Iris is probably the smarter investment as well as Polaris. Oh man, that's so tempting. I need one more to get her to absolute. Well, I say one more. I need one more star to get her to absolute, which would definitely be something I want to focus on. Iris, I will be looking forward to this Ascension when it unlocks. I'll definitely be trying to invest in that as we continue to upgrade our Helios as well. So we have a few upgrades we did right there. So those are upgrades that you can use for the Astral Seer. Great Tree of Wisdom. Now this is slightly different. This upgrades an entire grouping of heroes, not just the individual heroes themselves. So this is the entire mage role branch here. You can see I have it 24 out of 50. And by upgrading these using these stars, these ancient wisdom crystals that you acquire, you get more ancient wisdom crystals by upgrading your individual heroes like we were just at. But to upgrade these, right, you can see here that there's, certain upgrades. These are all upgrades that have been done. to your specific branch. So this one is the Mage Roll branch. We've got extra magic attack. The next upgrade will do magic attack plus 668. If I spend 250 of these stars and 40 eternal seeds, which I'm not going to do right now. We also have our tank roll branch. You can see here the next upgrade will focus on the armor, and these are all the heroes that fall under that branch. So my main branch was my warrior branch because Kark is my main hero. So with that is kind of why I focus on that branch first. Next is going to be support role branch. It just affects the team so much that's why I'm going with it. We're gonna upgrade this right here right now. It's kind of the whole point. I've been waiting for 100 eternal seeds. We should be able to get up to probably around level 44 here, right, with these upgrades, because we'll need to use an eternal seed again. Pretty much every 5 levels you need one. So as soon as you hit level 45 and level 50, you'll probably need more eternal seeds. I say probably, you'll need more eternal seeds. So here you can see now I need 120, which will take a while, but we're at least up to level 44 out of 50. So there's that. We're getting closer to having that support role branch done. Guild raid. Now this is something that you need to do every so often. So every day, Monday through Thursday, you fight the minions, or the lower end minions, if you will, of this boss, which is Osh. OSH. And on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you have the opportunity to battle Osh. And what I'll do here is I will attack with my non-main squads. You can also shop for different buffs. Now, I didn't fight any of the minions, so I don't have any Valor emblems. That's what you get as a reward. And you can buy buffs to battle Osh. You can also spend a lot of gold. I don't necessarily recommend this if you're starting out early, because it's just so much gold. Don't recommend doing that. I'm going to use a couple of not very good teams here to start, because I want to save my traditional Osh team for my last hit before we get to the picker wheel winners. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and send out a team. We're not going to use this team because I'm looking at it and it's not synergetic at all. We'll use the twins with, say, put Helios on this team. Helios, and we'll run it. The heroes that I'm trying to save right now, just so you have an idea, Hero Wars Alliance, is going to be Nebula, Jew, Sebastian, Martha, and Isaac. Those are the main heroes I want to be using, because they're my strongest team that is effective against Osh. In the meanwhile, though, we will go ahead and just simply attack. Cleaver's going to be trying to eat as much damage as possible. Not going to survive super long, but hopefully with the Dodge Aurora offers, we'll survive slightly longer than usual. We're going to use Axel. Here's our pet. Just try to survive a smidge longer than we normally would. All right, let's see here. Cornelius is really good in the new meta team against anti-intelligence. Very true. I will say, though, Cornelius can kind of be neglected if you have a strong Isaac, potentially. Calum says the downside of Cornelius is that he's a part of supports, thus shares many Ascension resources that are already required for Sebastian, Nebula, and Isaac. Very true. Tanya asks if I can beat this team. We will check it out and see what we can do with it. Tanya put a team in. CalNap has an option already. We'll look at that right now after we claim the low-end rewards here. I just wanted to put one hit in at least. So we'll do that. And then we'll take a look at this team here that was put up. So let's see here. All right, so chat, combat training, create hero battle, no buffs. We're just going to go max them out, max them out. All right, so here we go. We're going to put in Dante, Nebula, Heidi, Dorian, and Jet. Heidi, Dorian, and Jet with the pet Axel. All right, so we'll see what we got here. I'm not going to use any flags. There's too many unknowns that I currently don't have currently available, and I apologize for that. We'll worry about that later, I guess. But to start, let's see here. I do actually like Chava as a potential tank again in this situation because you're starting out with Dante, who will be problematic if you don't lessen some of his energy that he gets. He's going to be a problem. So let's start out with putting someone into our squad that can deal with that. And I'm looking specifically at Chaba. So we're going to start with Chaba. Another option here is to pair him up with Corvus. And when I'm doing Corvus, I'm also going to put in Morgan. That is just kind of inevitable. You got to put in the father-daughter combo of Corvus and Morgan. I also do really like to have Phobos as my support. It's really kind of a unique one, but I like it. Then, who do I want as my main damage dealer? Let's see here. Where does Ching Mao stand? Right in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. I'm not opposed to this team. Let's see how it plays out. All right, let's start with this. Maybe what I need is a healer and not Ching Mao. But we'll start with it and see how it works out. I'll also try some of the teams that were suggested. I believe CalNap had an early team. We'll look at Merrick has a team as well. Hero Wars Fafnir Secrets got the legendary hero Cleaver. Congratulations on that. I like Cleaver a lot. I think he is someone who's kind of just like a cool character to have. I don't know if he's the best, but he's nice to have, and he's pretty cool. I think he's very useful as well. And, yeah, I mean, just not everyone's going to have access to that. So that's a very nice, lucky get early. All right, so here we're going to have some problems. All right, so we ran into a little bit of a problem. We did not take down that Dante. Let me try this again. And what we're going to do here, we're going to switch it up. So I went kind of like unique there. We're going to just be a little bit more traditional. We're going to use a stun strat. Let's see. I'm going to use... Actually, I kind of want to try... I want to try something with like twins. So I'm going to try brother and sister Aiden and Kayla here. I like Anvari. But let's see. We got Martha here. I will try the comments. I just want to try something real quick first. Let's see, we've got Thea available for silencing and healing. Double heal. Let's see. Maybe I put in like Nebula here. See how this plays out. And we'll, after this, we will pop in some other squads as well. We do need the backstory of Cleaver in the comic book form. Yeah, there's a lot that I still want to see Hero Wars kind of flesh out for sure, and I think Cleaver is definitely in that top tier, as Prax mentioned. All right, sorry, we'll go to CalNap's team as soon as this matchup is done. But I like this Kayla squad. It's pretty interesting. It definitely does a lot more damage to the back side of things than you would expect. Thea here not holding out as well as you might think. Surprisingly, right, for a healer, she doesn't heal herself very well. We do have the silence skill of Thea, though, which is kind of one of the keys of, having her on the team. Nebula helping out as well. Kayla and Aiden slowly dealing damage over time here. Nebula contributing on both ends, but man, Dante hit hard right there. One hit KOing our Nebula. Oof. Okay. So this team has some nice, ability to hang on. Jet did a very good job of lowering the defense capabilities of my squad. All right, so let's try this again. We're going to try it actually with Merrick's, CalNap's team real quick. Let's try it out. Okay, so CalNap says he wants to try something with Albus as the pet. Who else we got hero-wise? Let's take a look. Hero-wise, he says Dante. Nope. Sorry, wrong. Chaba, Aurora. I like Aurora, the dodge, right? Factor. Chaba and Aurora. So let's see. Aurora's here. Let's pull in Chaba here. Chaba, where you at? Chaba. Chaba, Aurora, Corvus. I like Corvus as well. I had him in earlier. Corvus. Judge and Thea. Judge, man, and Thea. Judge has great stun, so this is going to probably be pretty effective with no Sebastian on the opposing side. Let's see, where's Judge? Where are you, Judge? There's Judge. Judge, and finally, Thea. Thea doesn't have as much health as some of the other healers in Hero Wars, which is very intriguing. She's not bad, but I think that's the one thing still holding her back. If she gets a little more health and or defense, that would be ideal. Let's try this one out. See how it goes. All right, so here we've obviously got Chaba eating a lot of damage early here. Not really dodging too much. Aurora would hopefully help out here. Survive that hit, luckily, but able to chomp on Dante. All right, so we've got some hits going here. A lot of dodge on both sides. Jet's already down and out. Judge eating some hits. Corvus. This is a very interesting team because it basically has 3 tanks, right? And so we do have some struggles here, though. Oof. Some struggles. As this Dante is kind of just blitzing right now. I do think Iris might need to be a solution as well. We'll take a look. Okay, so that team didn't quite have the same luck that we were hoping, but that's okay. That's a tough one. Let's see who else we got here. Merrick has a team that beat it. Aurora, Celeste, Heidi, Celeste, Aurora, Celeste, Jorgen and Martha with Axel. Jorgen and Martha with Axel. Now, one thing I will mention here is I'm not running this, a bunch of times, so it's not really as easy to tell, hey, who has, can the team actually win, but I'm running it one time, so you're either winning or you're not in the one matchup here. Aurora doing a great job. Oof, man, right when I said Aurora's doing well, she got one hit knocked out by Dante. Dante's looking pretty nice right now. So this could be an RNG factor as well because Aurora has that dodge capability. There goes Dante, though. That's kind of huge. That is the crux of this team. So as soon as he went down, you're in luck. And I think Celeste seemed to play a huge role in that, denying Dante that healing ability. So let's see here if we can see if Heidi knocks everyone out here. Heidi and Celeste being the main 2 damage dealers on this side. Yeah, so Hero Wars Alliance, Fafnir. So the way to do the giveaway, there's 2. So today's Saturday. Saturdays have rewards in the YouTube channel. So yes, it is on the YouTube channel. So if you were to look at my live stream right now, you can probably see the little circle next to the J Fowl on my channel. If you click on that and open it in a new tab or whatnot, you should see on my list of videos a January link or video for January Hero Wars Facebook or web. And then most people just watch those videos and then you can enter. And there's also a Discord. So if you're in the Discord, that's for the Sunday contest, and that is how you can win there. This one timed out. So I'm sure you can win, but it did time out in this particular aspect here. Yes, so what Prax is saying is 100% accurate. Merrick has another option as well. Tanya's suggesting switching up some of the pets on different heroes. Probably should have done that, but that's okay for now. Because Heidi does need, Kane to survive. So I guess we can put Kane here and see what happens. We can try it again. I'll try that one again, and then we'll try Merrick's other team as well. That's also good. Nope. Auto. Yeah, so if Roar has dodge, it seems to work a lot better here. Yeah, she gets taken out quite easily if you put Kane on Aurora. Good call there. The rest of this team's probably going to be toast. All right, so we're just kind of waiting at this point to see if they can overpower him. Obviously, Heidi going down isn't ideal, but if they can get rid of Jet here, that should help. But Jet is, hanging on. So we're just kind of just getting stunned right here with these dodges. Really kind of not really dealing as much damage as we probably should be dealing. Because Heidi was kind of our main damage dealer. So Heidi going down isn't ideal. Aurora and Jorgen kind of doing some work. All right, I think they're going to win. I'm going to skip ahead, guys. So they did win. Very nice. Took a minute, but they did win. All right, let's try the other one that Merrick had as well. Merrick said Astaroth. Astaroth. Where are you? Astaroth. Astaroth. Who else we got here? We got Maya, Arachne. Where's Arachne? Don't see Arachne. Where's Arachne? All right, Maya, Arachne, Liam, Martha. Arachne, there she is. And who am I missing? Leanne. Okay, let's find Leanne. Leanne, where are you? Leanne. Did I miss Leanne? Where's Leanne? There she is. All right, there we go. And then we just need the pet, which should be Axel. Okay, so should probably be fine with that. This one, I guess we have no other option. Could potentially switch these two pets, but we'll leave it as is and then figure something out. All right, so there we go. We're going to run this one real quick and see how this plays out. Incognito just hit number 18 in Arena, personal record. Congratulations on that. That's very, very nice. Top 20. It's a big deal. Let's see. We got Dante. Tank teams are not ideal. Shouldn't be treated as reliable. That's fair. It's fair. They definitely do rely on a lot of dodge and spamming his offensive output. Gary H, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Callum says the problem is that you should control Heidi before he uses camouflage skills. True, it is why I'm applying Judge under the Biscuit patronage. Probably should have switched that up. Sure, Hero Wars, no problem. I don't mind that at all for this month. In the future, though, if you could put your ID on the YouTube videos and in the Discord, that would be ideal. Gotcha. Yeah, so this will help you out in Arena today. Very nice. And Carnino says, a lot of teams with Dante now. My luck may have run out. Yeah, a lot of different teams. This is a very solid squad here. I like this one a lot more. Seems to be a little more certain, right? We got Astaroth, Maya, Arachne, Leanne, and Martha. Very nice combination here. Countless is Amir and Satori. Also great for countering this dodge-dependent team. I like it. I like it as well. Yes, no problem, Prax. Happy to do it. All right, so let us get close to wrapping up this stream here. I'm going to grab a bunch of these here. Let's see what we can do to get a couple more upgrades in Ascension Spire. 20 times total. Let's see, I do have some items here that I can use. Let's see. We'll do the most difficult to acquire. We'll just do those wish crystals there. Whatever I get, I get. Platinum boxes. Ooh, we got a portal charge at least there. Don't know what I need, so I can't quite use it as effectively. We only have 5 million gold after we started with 9 during this event, so it's kind of a big deal there. Let's hop back and see what we've got going on here. All right, so let's go to Ascension Spire. Once we do Ascension Spire, we are going to do the Guild Raid boss with our old Osh team. And once we do that, we will have the picker wheel and go from there. Thank you, Hero Wars Alliance. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. We are going to go ahead here and do some upgrades. And I think we're going to do a couple here with Ishmael because he's one of the last heroes who still needs these lower end. I think they're, let's see, these are what? These are agility crystals. One of the few heroes who can still actually eat them. So we'll upgrade him with those for him. It is pouring outside. You guys probably can't hear that, but it is raining hard outside. All right, we're going to also upgrade Cleaver a little bit more until we run out there. All right, so we got Invari, some other low end, but let's see what we can do for some high end guys here. Yasmin, we need greater valor insignias. Greater valor insignias. Just gonna do like that many, see if that's enough. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably should have paid attention to the number. 163. All right, let's see how many I needed because I have no idea how many I needed. Let's go to Yasmin here. Ascension. So we need 200 and a lot more there. So we might as well claim all of them to be Greater Valor Insignias. Sorry guys, I should have done that. Just wasn't sure though. Okay, Greater Valor Insignias are gonna be this right here. We're gonna do all of them here. Probably can do one upgrade, so we'll just do that. And see if that helps our Yasmin. Let's see, power 160316. So 316 are the last three numbers on our Yasmin. Let's go here. See what we can get. One upgrade. Leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. Okay, so that's a start. Martha's done. Sebastian needs quite a few of these vibrant agility crystals. Don't know if we have vibrant agility crystals. Vibrant crystals. Okay, so this is a choice of insignias, but can we get the vibrant? Radiant. Okay, fine. We'll take them. I know the agility is the one that most of my heroes are anyway. Might as well take them for now. All right, so there's that. We got a few more completions. We got at least one Eternal Seed there. So we will end up going right now to the Asgard. We're going to battle the Osh boss, and then we're going to have some winners. We're going to add Hero Wars Alliance Fafnir to the contest. Are you on Facebook or web? Please let me know, and I'll add you accordingly, because I'm not quite sure. Oh, you're on web. You mentioned that already. We'll add you to web. I'll add you to that for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and battle one last time here with our main squad currently. We'll go Albus, though. See if we can deal a little extra damage with that and go from there. Totally cool. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up button, though, as you hop in and out. Appreciate you. All right, so we've got Isaac here doing some damage. Very nice. 100K. Sebastian can help us out as well. All right, Jew, we need you. There it is. 700K. Almost a mil damage, right at 2 mil damage. Got Nebula here, which should help. Hopefully get us to 2.5. Jew, keep going, please, buddy. 3 mil, very nice. If we could have kept Nebula a little longer, I think we could have gotten closer to 5. Might end up with 4.7 if we're lucky. Ooh, 5. We hit 5 mil damage right there. Very nice. We'll take it. 5 mil damage. Cool. All right, so we're going to claim these here. And we're going to pop open the picker wheel before we wrap up today's live. All right, let's do this. So we're going to do this. All right, perfect. So we picked up those rewards. We're going to close this. Pop open the picker wheel. And have our winners for today. Yeah, make sure you make those Clash of Worlds attacks if you haven't. Yeah, it's easy to forget because there's so much going on now in Hero Wars. All right, we're going to start this with the Facebook spin. Now, I didn't need to add Hero Wars Alliance to this one. We do need to add him to the web side of things. So we're going to start with Facebook here. Let's open it up. Open Saturday Facebook. All right, there we go. Good luck, everybody. We're going to see who it is. You can pick any reward you want of the 3. If you are a winner, I'll be messaging you on YouTube shortly after this live. Unless you happen to be here, and let me know which reward you like. All right, let's see who we got here. We've got Ray Johnston. Ray Johnston, congratulations. You are our lucky Facebook winner. Congratulations. Let me know which reward you'd like, and I'll shoot you a message on YouTube. If you want to message me on Discord, that works as well. We will go from that. Congrats, Ray, though. Very well deserved. Big support of the channel. Appreciate you. We got the web list as well. We're going to add Hero Wars Alliance Fafnir Secrets with their ID here as well. Let's see. 418-32633. All right. So we've got this one here and save list. All right. Let's see who we got here for our web winner. A lot of names, a lot of potential winners. Let's see who we've got for today. The web winner is going to be Incognito. Incognito, you have been chosen by the Wheel of Fate. Congratulations, you are our winner for this weekend. We're going to have more winners next week, or tomorrow actually. Tomorrow we have brand new winners. Any reward you guys want, I will message you after the live, unless you want to let me know. But congratulations to both Ray and Incognito. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. We're going to have more winners tomorrow. Incognito, if you want to let me know what you want, I'll send it your way ASAP. Ray, I'll hit you up as well. But yes, we will have a live tomorrow. As for the exact time, I'll keep you guys posted. Probably going to be similar to what we normally do, around I think it's 1 Eastern time. And yeah, all right. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. Look forward to seeing you guys very soon in Dominion, and have a great rest of your weekend. All right. Have a good one, everyone.